No, I won't stop.
Hello and welcome back to the Folkestone Invicta Save. I am Cultured Left Foot. It's a pleasure to have you with me. And if you're enjoying the series, please do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. So we were last together for the Kent derby against Gillingham, and we've motored on through the season. So Cardiff we beat 1-0. MK Dons 0-0, a really weird game, not much happened. We beat Blackpool 2-1 in the FA Cup first round, which was nice, Bologna getting a brace. We then beat Bristol Rovers on penalties in the FL Trophy, but it wasn't enough, and we got knocked out of the competition. At Barnsley, we drew 1-1 at home in the league, Christian Grant getting his first goal for the club from left wing back. Lincoln City went to Lincoln, they were top of the league, beat them 2-0. Easy as you like. Ryan Clampin came into left wing back. Not too much of a break between the games really, but Clampin came back in, and Ashby got a goal from a corner as well, which was lovely. Followed that up at home with a really shit performance, losing 2-1 to Blackpool, who we had only beaten not too long ago in the same month. Bologna got us a goal, and then Holden decided he really liked to score goals against us and scored 2. At Accrington Stanley though, we beat them 4-0 in the FA Cup second round, giving us a tie with Fulham away from home, so we'll get half of those gate receipts, which is lovely. But we played at Accrington Stanley, not a big crowd, but there was a big goal. This one, the first of his hat-trick from Tony Weston, was absolutely superb. If we let this load up, we'll just view it from the roof, from the top-down view on 2D, and I'm going to rewind this. Whee! So we go all the way back to here. In fact, we could probably go a little bit further, because it really starts out here with Byram. As Byram gets the ball into Okocha, into Frey, just keeping the ball well, moving across, roll the way across the field to Grant. Grant's like, nope, can't go down there, let's go back. Davies to Lusnig. Lusnig back to Turner, who was in goal for this game, into Lusnig. Back to Turner again. Out it goes to Okocha. Okocha into Humphreys. Humphreys onto Davies. Davies to Frey. Frey to Davies. Davies to Frey. Into Onita. Back to Davies. Great run from Weston over the top. Round the goalkeeper. Bosh. 1-0. What a goal that was. The team goal. It won't get goal of the season because those sort of goals don't in Football Manager. But for me so far, that's the goal of the save. That is absolutely incredible. That goal is a team goal. Absolutely loved it. Followed it up with a 0-0 draw away at Wigan, which is a decent result. Wigan are still pretty good. And then a 2-2 draw against Dagenham and Redbridge. And this guy, DiMaggio Wright-Phillips, scores against me every single time I play him. Really, really annoying. But that is that. Other news. We have news now that there is a rumoured takeover from a local investor. So, Chairman Jay Kavanagh is looking to sell the club, and a local investor could be in line to take over in the near future. If we look at the club vision, rumoured that a takeover for a potential investor could be in the offing, and that is good. And hopefully he's got loads of money, because we're £500,000 in debt. So, brilliant. Although I'm within the wage budget, we're not really spending any money other than the debts for the loan that we took out under Jay. We're doing all right. Money-wise, I don't know why we're losing so much money, but let's see if we can figure it out. In terms of today, we're playing QPR and Plymouth before the January transfer window opens, and this is how we're lining up. It'll be Dennis in goal, Costanzo, Ashby and Reddy at the back. Lusnig comes in at right wing back and Clampin back at left wing back. Harris and Kukabinski in the middle. Charsley, Stansfield and Bologna starting in the more attacking three. On the bench will be Turner, Okocha, Douglas Costa, Weston, Humphreys, Frey and Callum Davies, who is progressing pretty well. He's got some good stats in here as a playmaker. Passing 15, vision 15, determination 15, off the ball 10. He is looking reasonably good, and his development is coming along okay. As soon as he doesn't play, so he didn't play much between October and November, and he just dropped down. Played a bit between November and December and went up, which was good. So he went from 2.5 to 3-star. Potential ability could be 5-star. We're not too sure yet. Attributes wise, all pretty similar. Passing actually dropped down a little bit, but yeah, I think we're doing okay. But enough of that. Let's get into the game against QPR, because that's what we're here for, isn't it? That's what we're here for. If you don't want live comms and you just want the background of a game, go and watch the Derby Back to Prem series or the Middlesbrough one. The Middlesbrough one was really good. Really enjoyed it. Derby one's going pretty well. Managed to miss an episode and not get one recorded, but I will get back on tours. So yes, Dennis, Costano, Ashby, Reddy, Lusnig, Clampin, Harris, Kukabinski, Charsley, Stansfield, Bologna. They have a 4-4-1. Osei Samuel is pretty good. Really quick, really quick. Good at dribbling. We'll have to try and do something to stop him getting on the ball. What was Hodges like, actually? So Hodges isn't brilliant. I'm wondering if we man mark, or say Samuel with clamping, and then let Reddy deal with Hodges when he pushes forward. I might go for that. In terms of the team talk, we're going to assertively say, go out there and impress me and let's get into a playoff spot. And then we'll passionately tell them that we have faith like we normally do. Stop doing Ask Assistant here, Ross. I'm very sorry. But basically, I think that you put too many instructions on now and it pulls us out of our shape. So I'm only going to do one, and I'm going to do, in fact, am I going to do it in here? I am. We're going to tightly mark him, we're going to press him, we're going to, actually he's good at dribbling, we don't want to press him. We're going to tackle him hard and we're going to show him onto his weaker foot. He's their in-form player, he's their best player at the moment, so we're going to try and make it difficult for him. Into the game we go, we get it underway, the home team. We're going to start on positive, I think, and we're going to see how it goes. I could drop it down to balanced, but QPR on the attack straight away. Earl into Passmore, back to Earl, puts it into Cooper. Cooper's got a bit of time and space out to Osei Samuel, who is being marked tightly, and Clampin, well, he did win the ball. It fell to Thompson, but Clampin did do well to win the ball. And do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go player. I'm going to go Clampin. I'm going to go edit. I'm going to go mark specific player. Him. Bosh. Confirm. I think he's got it in him to do the job. I mean, I probably should have checked out his markings. That 10, marking 10 is pretty. That's all right. That's not too bad. No, we're going to stay on positive. Let's be PMA, positive mental attitude. That's what we want. That's what we want. Let's get creative. We haven't had a shot yet inside 15 minutes. They've had 3, none on target, which is okay. But yeah, a win would be massive for us, and a loss would probably see us drop off away from the playoff places, because it's so close between us and QPR. Kokobinski wins the ball. He's got runners ahead of him. He's going on his own, and he's still into the box. It's blocked. Charsley picks it up. Harris shoots. Harris again, and then past the post. But yeah, I'm also thinking of January. We may have a bit of a clear out in terms of players, because we've got a lot of players in the squad who are not playing at all. Because, well, we're out of the League Cup and we're out of the EFL Cup. Now, number of games isn't as much as it was last year. So Charsley's nicked the ball though, and we could be on a counter here. Charsley comes forward. He's got all the space to run into. Oh! He took the shot early, and I think it surprised the goalkeeper. But it goes just past the post. And I'm going to do another get creative, because that seemed to have worked. I'll say Samuel is being marked there by Clampin, and it will leave Hodges here. So I did expect that one of the other players would come over and help. Now Clampin, stay with him. No, don't get distracted. Stay with number 20. We've just got to keep him quiet. Randall gets the ball into Cooper. Cooper into Samuel. Clampin's going all the way with him. Passmore. Randall again. Look at Clampin just following number 20 around. Now Hodges, when Hodges gets the ball, we don't want Clampin to go to him like that, because it will leave space behind. Hodges has the ball. They're trying to work this space, and I think they're trying to get Osei Samuel into some space. Passmore puts a ball through. Oh, Dadashov's in. Good save from Dennis. Who was that? Luznik. That was really slow at getting back there. Passmore over the ball. Fires it in, and easy for Dennis. Easy for Dennis, that one. And now it's the sort of thing, is not losing better than losing? Well, obviously. What a stupid thing to say. Baloney. He's into the box, he shoots, and Cutler makes the save. Do I want to go for a goal, or am I happy with a draw to play for a draw? I'm not really a sort of play for a draw sort of guy. Luznik into Kokobinski. Kokobinski trying to take his time. He's robbed by Earl. Earl goes up to Thompson. And now this is where Clampin has to massively get back towards Osei Samuel, and he's not going to get there in time. But Passmore's blocked. It's bouncing around. Cooper blocked again, and Osei Samuel's tackled well. Up to Baloney. And we survive that attack from QPR as Elliott tackles Baloney, and it goes out for a throw. Oh man, it's pretty frantic at the moment, to be honest. Both strikers not getting into the game. Clampin on a poor rating, but he's keeping Osei Samuel quiet, so he's going to stay on the pitch. Calmly, unlucky, they just haven't gone right for us at the moment. And then calmly again, there's a lot more to come. You can get out there and do it. I have faith. We'll leave it as it is at the moment. Might have to look at a striker change. It's disappointing. We're trying to play someone as a complete forward, because none of the other roles really seem to create as much in terms of a strike partnership, unless Benteke's on, and then it's a target man on support. As Earl's tackled well by Luznik. Goes all the way up to Stansfield, and at the moment it's Stansfield doing the complete forward role. So we'll have to see how that works out. Earl to Passmore into Dadashov. Back to Earl. into Cooper, back to Earl again. Earl down to Dadashov. Dadashov is into the box. Randall's got loads of space. Good save from Dennis to touch it over the bar. I'm just wondering if we change... We'll switch you two over. So you want to be a pressing forward, but that doesn't really work. Let's try you as a target man on attack then, Baloney, and see if you just stay... Keep your space and hold the ball up and get others into it. As it goes back to Cooper from QPR, but they go long. We're going to demand a little bit more from the team. I think we are going to go for a striker change in a minute. Weston to come back on. He scored his hat-trick in that game and then got injured. So he's only just coming back from injury, which is why he's not completely match fit. But Weston on for Stansfield. He's on a 6.3, so really not playing very well. I could do Baloney for Costa, but I feel like that's a risk. I could put Callum Davies up there, but no, I don't know. He's finishing 8, and he wants to be a false 9, so he would want to drop off and make the play and get in Charsley's way, really. So, anyway, corner goes in. We just came back from a corner. Baloney hoofs it away. That should be the end of that highlight, just because we're making a sub. They are changing their subs. They've still kept Osei Samuel on the left wing. That's the only thing we need to be worried about. Clampin's having a poor game, but it's because he's got to really focus on that defensive role of the game. So Baloney is not playing well. Yeah, I'd normally take Clampin off, but I think his low rating is because he's doing it so defensively. Baloney, yeah, go on. Douglas Costa can just be on as a poacher. He's very technical. He should be able to get in the right places. He should have good intelligence on the pitch. And watch them score from this now. Passmore puts the ball in and Dobbins beaten in the air. Harris will get there. Now we do have someone left up the pitch from a corner, like all good teams do. Back to Costanzo. All the way back to Dennis. Can we build one of those super goals up again? No, we go long, looking for Charsley. Into Reddy. Reddy over the top, looking for Weston, but it's headed away. And Ogunabi will bring this forward. And Ogunabi's there. All across Costanzo. Have they moved? They've moved Osei Samuel to the other wing. Weston's through on goal. Weston! Oh, he's hit the post. He's hit the post. Right, Clampin. Okay, so you're now marking Ogumbi, which I think is fine. So let's go over here. Edit, Luznig, mark specific player. Osei Samuel. Just so that we do the same thing on that side as well. Now that they've changed their men over. Changed their wings over. We have one sub left. I don't really know what to do with it either. I'm tempted to bring Davies on in central midfield for his passing ability for Harris. Let's try that and see if he can pick a pass in the last few minutes. As we demand more. Costanzo just hoofs it down the line. Osei Samuel is the wrong side of the fullback now, but he has got a bit of help. Lays it back to Smith. Smith shoots, it's blocked. And Charsley's back there. Hoofs it away down the line. As we go into the last couple of minutes. So 93 minutes on the clock. This will probably be the last attack. Smith, if we can force him back. Cooper picks it up under pressure from Charsley. Back to Smith. Smith all the way out to Hodges. Now Ogumbi, now stay with the wide man. Don't get drawn to the ball. Ogumbi. Ogumbi tries to get round Clampin. He gets back and blocks it. There's full-time whistle, 0-0. It keeps us in that touching distance of all the teams above us. So I'm going to say I'm happy. QPR are a good team. As I said, one of the favourites to go up. And now we get one day off. And then we're back for the game against Plymouth. So it does keep us just about in touching distance as the honours are even. We had more shots and more possession. So it was a decent performance, to be fair. But yeah, we'll come back in a day's time. Hopefully. Well, by the way, Will Dennis has been exceptional in training recently. He is absolutely loving life. And he's playing reasonably well. His reflexes, you can see where he's got really low reflexes in the game. Sometimes he really gets caught out with snapshots. But yeah, he's doing well. Everybody's doing pretty well, to be honest. I'm going to try and rest these players for one game. And we'll be back for the Plymouth game. See you then. So we're back for the Plymouth game. Dennis obviously keeps his place in goal. The back three stays the same. They've all recovered reasonably well. 94, 94, 93%. Luznik stays at right wing back. I thought he did a good job. And Clampin gets a chance to be a little bit more attacking and not so defensive in this game. Kukabinski is joined by Davies in centre midfield. Douglas Costa comes in to replace Harry Charsley in attacking midfield. Stansfield and Baloney start up front again together, with Weston still slightly recovering from his knock that he got in his hat-trick scoring game. They're lining up in a 3-5-3-2 wing-back formation, 3-5-2 wing-back formation, similar to us. It'll be interesting to see, well, if Costa can occupy this space and the centre-backs don't come out to meet, it'll be interesting. They're going to have a very similar thing with Matty Willock occupying that sort of space as well. Yeah, okay, let's go into it. So, passionately, or assertively, Plymouth have lost 3 of their 5. Let's pile on that misery. And then, obviously, passionately, I have faith. Passionately, I have faith. And the team talk kick off. They don't really have any standout players like QPR did. They are struggling. Well, no, they're not too far below us, actually. Plymouth, they would put them in touching distance if they win this game. Whoa, I've zoomed in on the pitch. Rutherford is there. So it's going to be, I think, a game of the attackers in this. I think that's what's going to decide who wins it. And we need Stansfield and Baloney to have good games. Pollock into Lawrence Gabriel on the left-hand side for Plymouth, into Rutherford. Put under pressure from Costa. Lawrence Gabriel is there. Back to Willock, into Rutherford. Rutherford to Willock again, who's robbed by Kokabinski. Here we go. This is where we launch our attacks. Kokabinski, ball through. Stansfield through. Back to a poacher roll, and he gets the goal. We've taken him off complete forward, made him a poacher, and Stansfield bags a goal with our second shot of the game. Second shot on target. 6 minutes in. And normally, we're playing in a thunderstorm as well. Kokabinski comes forward, lovely ball through. Stansfield times his run perfectly, gets it onto that left foot and just fires it past the goalkeeper. And it is 1-0 Folkestone, and that is what we like to see as we go into the 10 minutes of the game. The first 10 minutes are up, and Forwards heads it over the bar. So we're just going to ask him to... Is it a penalty? It's a penalty. Brilliant. Reddy fouled him. So this is going to be their first shot on target, and it's in the goal. And it's their first clear-cut chance. Brilliant. Dominic Telford scores his 5th goal of the season for Plymouth from the penalty spot. And we're back to all square at Plymouth Park. I don't know what their stadium's called. What's it called? Let me know in the comments. I mean, I could look it up, but that's just too sensible. So we're going to demand a bit more. That was, I think it was Reddy that gave it away, if I read the commentary right. It was a push, I think. And Plymouth have used that as a bit of a springboard, having a few more shots. Baloney heads it back to Clampin, to Davies on the edge, all the way out to Luznik. Luznik doesn't score very often. Baloney put it in. Oh, you had time to take that shot. First time. And then he's given away a foul. He could have shot that first time and it may have gone in. Stansfield turns his man back to Luznik. Luznik holds on to it into Davies. Davies into Kokabinski. Great ball to Stansfield again. Stansfield shoots past the post. He looks up for this game though, Jay Stansfield. As does, I'm impressed with Davies and Kokabinski in the middle in this game. They're doing all right. Costa over the ball. Douglas Costa. Great delivery towards the back post. And Telford will bring it away for Plymouth. As can we go and meet him, please? Can we go and put him under pressure? As he's running a long, long way. Gives it back to Rutherford. They've got men over on the right-hand side. Telford knocks it back to Folds. Folds is blocked that cross and Stansfield will pick it up. Now, can he accelerate away? He does. Jay Stansfield easily accelerates. He's got Baloney in the middle. Picks him out with a header. Easy for Cooper to save. Good play from Jay Stansfield on the right-hand side. We are starting to just about assert some sort of dominance on the game. But hang on a minute. We've headed it away. That's fine. Douglas Costa headed it away. Not something you'd expect to see too often. Folds into Pollock. Really pressured on it. Mahan into Telford. It's all very congested in the middle of the park. Telford tries to go wider for Plymouth. Back post. What a ball that is. And Luke Plange, which is a very great name, has plunged us into a 2-1 negative result. I went with a plange pun. It didn't work. Leave me alone. Alright? We're 2-1 down to bloody Plymouth. Clampin up the line to Baloney, back to Clampin. Clampin, he's given time and space. He gets into the box. Clampin crosses it. There's Stansfield! Second of the game for him. 2-2. Back in it straight away. 7th goal of the season for Jay Stansfield. Goals have been much more spread out this year, I would say. Clampin comes forward with it. Gets past his man. I think he fires it across. And Stansfield there. Lovely glancing header into the bottom corner. And we're doing well. Let's go and get another. Rutherford. Are you fucking joking me? It's 3-2. Sadou Diallo. He sounds like I recognise him. I don't know where I'd recognise him from in that career. But he's just put Plymouth 3-2 up. Can you believe it? They've had 4 shots on target and 3 of them have gone in. Absolutely ridiculous. Can we go up the other end and get Stansfield a hat-trick, please? It'll be Rutherford over this corner again. Yeah, there you go. Fires it in, and Pollock heads it straight into the arms of Dennis. Let's make that change to close Rutherford down. Costanzo up to Stansfield. Back to Luzhnig. He's got... Luzhnig has just gone round 2 tackles. He's still going. He holds off the man coming back at him. Kokubinski. Back to Luzhnig. Luzhnig puts a cross in, and it's a really poor header away, and it's back across. Baloney, what a save from Cooper. Keeps it out. Still 3-2 as we head in towards half-time, unless we can make this 3-3 from the corner. Kokubinski fires it in. It's, well, really badly headed. Oh, Davies. Bloody hell. What a hit from Callum Davies. Annoyingly, we're not playing that bad. It's Luzhnig and Reddy who are sort of letting the team down. I am disappointed, Ross. I agree with you. Assertively, there's a lot more. Assertively, a lot more. And assertively, a lot more. Let's have a look. 6.5, 6.5. Have we got... Now, I should have put Woodward on the bench, really. Can Rourke Frey cross a ball? 7, not really. But can Luzhnig cross a ball? 5, not really. We're going to try Frey, I think, in that wing-back position. Baloney not playing well. We have got Weston on the bench. Could be a difference maker, but we'll leave Baloney on. He's got unbelievably stats and unbelievable attributes and can be pretty good. Costanzo into Ashby, and nothing happens. Brilliant. We go and mark him. I hate the fact that people don't do throw-ins properly in this game. Rutherford forward out to Folds on the wing. Folds comes forward with it, and their 5-3-2 is getting the besting our 5-3-2 at the moment. Very, very annoying. I think it's going to have to be Baloney for Weston, which is not something ideally I want to do. He's gone up 6.7. Da Costa 6.6. Throw in again. Mark them. Mark them tightly. Telford turns his man into Phalange. What's he playing at? Right. Subs. Subs are coming up. Baloney off. Weston on. And... oh, we could go 3-4-3. Do I do Douglas Costa for Charsley? And push him up front? Douglas Costa, Harry Charsley. There we go. Play. I've made my decisions. I'll stick with them. Demand more. We're 1 goal down attacking. Come on. 20 minutes to go. We can do better than this. It's Plymouth, for fuck's sake. We're not even in the top up. We're not even in the view. I've got to scroll down to see us now. How depressing is that? 77 minutes gone. I mean, we're not doing anything. Come on. Work it into the box. Let's play a little bit wider. Let's distribute quickly to the flanks. I don't know. Take long kicks. Like, that's what you want to hear, isn't it? From the sideline. Your manager going, I don't know. Just kick it long and quickly to the wingers. Oh, for God's sakes. 4 minutes to go. Yeah, deep line forward on support. Poacher attack. Winger on attack. Winger on attack. Right, let's go and make something happen. Please, for the love of God. Football Manager, we've gone attacking. Why are there no highlights? There hasn't been one highlight since we've gone attacking. Oh, there is now because it's the full-time whistle. Costanzo brings it down. Out to Frey. Frey up the line to Stansfield. He's got men in the middle. Bust the gut and get in the middle, you lazy cunts. Clamping. Excuse the C word. It's a passionate game. And that's going to be the end of it. And we're going to lose to bloody Plymouth. Bloody Plymouth. Unbelievably shit. That is terrible. Aggressive. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. That. Shocking. Give me some new owners. Stansfield on form. He gets 2. We'll give you some praise because you did all right. But yeah, I did slam the team, Jay. You're right. 5 without a win. 5 without a win. What a shit December. What a shit. How is that 5 without a win? 1, 2, 3, 4. We won there. Oh, in the league. Okay. What a shit December. Glad to see the back of December. Fucking hell. Get it done. Stupid cold month. Don't get them in Singapore. Don't get cold months in Singapore. Right, we're going to stick with it for a little bit longer and see if we get any takeover news, but I highly doubt we will. And we'll see if there's any rumours about deadlines and January and stuff like that. But yeah, Plymouth, they're terrible. How can you go from 0-0 with QPR or a draw with QPR? Oh, Luka Zahovic. Doesn't want to move to us. Doesn't believe Folkestone squad is strong enough to play at a level matching his own ambitions. Okay, fair enough. I would like to sign Tony Weston. I think he would be pretty useful. 620. Seriously, get me some new owners. That's all we can afford. £625 a week. Are you joking me? No one's going to want to move to us for that. Right, Douglas Costa is retiring in 2 days, so we'll play until his retirement, I think. Yeah, probably won't renew Anita. He has been good, but I'm not going to renew it for that amount of money. Benteke is retiring, so that's okay. Lots of people expiring in terms of contracts. This could be the season that we have our big turnover of players that I keep talking about. But Ross, you'll be getting a new contract. Sleepless Master will be getting a new contract. David Dunn will be getting a new contract for Shao. Ken Wynn will be getting a new contract. And everybody else is a bit touch and go. So let's carry on and see if we get any takeover news, which I'm not sure we will. I think it'll all just be a little bit too quick from when the news first came out. So it'll be interesting though. I mean, Jay has very quickly changed. Douglas Costa has retired. Oh, well, I mean, you are a terrible director of football. Absolutely terrible. But well done. Well, I was happy when we bought him in. 14 appearances, 1 goal, 2 assists, 6.71. Didn't actually do too badly for us when he played. Had a mixture of positions from wing back, centre mid, attacking mid, up front. Yeah, and Costa, you're expecting more playing time. I'm playing you. You dickhead. Was expecting more playing time. You've not missed that many games. You've played the last 4 games, missed 1, played 2 before that, missed 1 and played 3 before that. What more do you want? You dickhead. Oh, these players, I swear. Well, you're in the first team now. You're pretty much a starting centre-back, so you'll be happy by the time it comes round to talking about it again. Lots of inbox news. So, suggests Jack Earing for scouting, Matthews for scouting. Kevin Gonzalez is someone I was looking at before to fill that attacking midfield spot. Could be quite useful. Off the ball is all a bit shit though. But how's he been getting on? He hasn't played at all for him. 3 goals in non-competitive 14, 6.81 isn't the best. Last in League 1 got 6.73 for Oxford when he was younger, so you'd expect he would be better now. Someone keep an eye on. Madobi is on a free transfer. Okay. That's probably why. You're very quick. You're very, very quick, my friend. That's about it. You didn't do much in League 2, so I'm probably not going to sign you. Colbert, Alan Colbert. Yeah, he looks quite useful. Contracted to Wrexham. Striker, finishing's good. Composure's okay. Good pace. Yeah. He does look quite useful. Let's add him to the shortlist. Okay, interesting. So Douglas Costa retires. December was shit. We lost to Plymouth. And we're going into the January transfer window with no money to spend and no wage budget to make a difference. So, I mean, if we look at finances, what are we... Yeah, so at the moment, committed spending for next year doesn't actually decrease, yet we're losing quite a lot of people that are on contracts, apparently. So, yes, we'll see what happens there. But we'll end the episode there. Thank you so much for watching. We'll go through the January transfer window in the next episode. And we'll be back at the end of January, unless there's any big news to discuss about a takeover. But thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe and comment. And for now, I'm out. Cheers.